Beautiful Sagittarius, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings. Welcome to your reading for mid-November. Sorry I'm late coming in this week with the readings, but as you can probably hear, I've been under the weather for a couple of weeks actually, and I just couldn't get them out before now. But I missed you guys. Thank you all so much for all of your likes and subscriptions and all of your really interesting, cool comments. I get the most interesting comments, I think, on this whole channel from you guys, Sag. So that's why I do these readings for you the way that I do. We're going to look at the light worker, star seed, empath side, and then we're going to go to the earth side, and we'll put it all together, and we'll see what's coming up for you, Sag, okay? So let me go ahead and I've shuffled these cards really well. How weird, this one is upright. Okay, so we have to look at this one right away. Let's see, Sag. Why is this? Oh, look at this. 8 of Wands. Wow. Upright. I mean, not upright, but you know what I mean? Like facing upwards. Somehow it really wanted to get our attention. That's pretty interesting. 8 of Wands is very much a success card and a card of swift action. So this is having to do with something coming in really fast, a lot of success. Could be think in terms of anything sudden. It can even be a trip. It can be like a plane trip or something like that, flying. It can be a sudden love affair. Anything fast and passionate and successful. Wow. So interesting. I literally, that's never happened in a reading before where the cards did that. Took on a life of their own. Okay, so, and here I've got the light worker cards, so I'm going to just jump in and let's pull a few of these. I like to pull these by feel. Well, actually, I pull them all by feel, but let's see what they have to say for Sag. Because so many of you all are light workers and you are empaths. You know, you feel what other people feel, and it's different. You know, I mean, a lot of signs have that, but it's very different for Sag. I think just Sag in general, you guys are very expansive and you just kind of see more, hear more. You know, you're in that highly sensitive person category, you know. Okay, the first thing they're giving me is break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewrite your future. Rewrite your future, Sag. This is all about changing old beliefs and old patterns, and this is what's really significant in your old soul world, you know, you being a light worker. And again, I'm just going to go through these by feel and see which ones they want us to pull. This is the card of just say yes. Just say yes, Sag. And this is showing 3 women with a lot of star energy above them, and it's showing the collective consciousness. This could represent past, present, future. Okay, past, present, future you. And it's about looking into the future, looking into the past, being in the present. But just say yes. If there's something that, I love that. If there's something that you've been hesitating on, that's your answer. That's your answer right there, is a yes. Okay, now this is share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. But it came up upside down. So when they come up reversed, you know, I'm feeling like this might be you feeling like your voice is blocked at this time, or can't express yourself as fully as you want to, and that sort of thing. So maybe you just need to say yes, go with it, and really bring forth your inner voice, Sag, okay, at this time. Let's get a couple more. And again, I'm looking at the light worker side right now, and then I'm going to switch over to your more earthy side, and we'll see what's coming in the physical plane. And I do that because, you know, I think people in general are pretty much you know, you're a human being, but you're in this, like you're a spiritual being and you're in this human body is what I'm trying to say. And I think Sag in particular, you know, you guys, there's so many old souls and you guys are spiritual warriors, and, you know, it's just different. It's just different for you. You're not like everybody else, for sure. You already know that. But that's why I do these readings for you the way I do, because you're multidimensional. We have to look at as many dimensions for you as we can to see what's coming and just to understand what's going on. Okay. All right, here's the mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Or I might also say, who or what are you triggering in somebody else by being a mirror? And I've said this a lot of times about Sag. You guys are a mirror. You know, it's like a lot of times people don't see you. They're bothered by seeing their own reflection. It's almost like you don't mean to. It's just who you are. And, you know, people often are triggered just by being in your presence, Sag, because it reflects back to them, like your aura reflects back to them like a mirror, things that they need to see. It's like shining a spotlight on their stuff, you know. And if they're not working on their stuff, then they're mad at you. So it's like you're triggering them, okay? That's the mirror part of this. Now, some of it could be you are being triggered by something. And if that's the case, then you'll know how to, you know, deal with that. But I think in large part, this mirror is you're the mirror, Sag, you know? Let's see if there's anything else for Sag. Yep, there's some more coming up. Starseed. Of course you got the Starseed card. This is what lights you up. This is a question from your guides. What lights you up, Sag? And that's what you should be saying yes to at this time. Interesting. Don't dim your light to fit in. Is there some way you're dimming your light in order to fit in? And I'm going to say I doubt it with Sag. You guys don't dim down for very many people or situations. You know, you guys are the spiritual warriors. You are. You stand in your own energy and you're very independent. So I doubt that you are. But if that's the case, you know, fix that. You know how to fix that. I've never seen a Sagittarius really dim their fire very much for anybody. Let's see. Take a break. And I wonder why that card came up, because it's a Sag reading. So I wonder why. Don't dim your light to fit in. And I mean, that may be true for some of you, you know, and if it is, you'll figure that out. But it's like you need to think about that. I think it is unusual for Sag, you know, to do that. I'll see if they give us more. Here's the take a break. Life is not work. It's not a season. It's a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay. So some of you may be working way too hard. Here's the last one for the light workers, and then we're going to go to the earthy side. Okay. This is the card of no. So we got yes and no. The no card says wait, postpone, pause, and say no. That's really interesting because they also gave you a very definitive yes card. Look at this, the yes and the no card. So somebody's trying to make a decision here, Sag. Somebody's really trying to figure out which way to go. And I always tell people, whenever I do private readings, I'm like, listen for that inner yes. You know, if you're just getting like, oh, maybe, then it's a no. But if you're getting yes, then listen to that. That's your answer, that inner yes, okay? So hopefully that helps. And I feel like if you're wrestling with a yes or no, it's because you're in this, you know, this light worker kind of thing. I almost feel like your earth life, and I think we're going to get more answers here. I think your earth life is messing with your starseed life, and there's a conundrum there. It's like, well, my light worker side wants to do this, but my earth side has to pay the bills, for instance, you know, that kind of thing. So there's something going on there. So let's dive into the earthy side. We already got this really fast moving success energy. And that might be some of it too, something really, you know, something's really coming at you, okay? But let's see what else is coming here, Sag, okay? Sagittarius. Let's see. the many dimensions of Sag. You know, I'm Sagittarius myself, so I really do understand this whole multidimensional thing. You know, it's like which day and which direction, you know, because you're going in a lot of different directions just in this one body. I had a dream last night that I woke up from, that I was actually in jail, of all things, and I was much younger, and I was worried about my dogs, of course, and I was really scared of the people in there. It was such a relief to wake up. I was like, thank goodness this was just a bad dream. It was so weird though. It was like one of those parallel lifetimes that I talk about sometimes. I wonder if you guys are experiencing that too. Like the weirdest stuff, you know? No idea why I was put in there. I was just trying to deal with it. And of course, being a free-spirited Sag, you know how it is. Sagittarius, like your worst nightmare is to be trapped. You just, you know, don't trap a Sag. It's not a good idea. You turn into a wild horse, right? Interesting. Very interesting, though. Sag, there's a lot of energy here, so I'm really curious what's going to come up in this more grounded look at things, and I think the two are going to kind of go together. All right, let's see what we've got here. I'm sorry about my coughing and sniffing, and I'm just glad I'm here doing your reading. I missed reading for you all, and I kept wanting to come in and do this, and I even lost my voice for a day. I mean, it's not been very fun. I hope you all aren't having this too. Okay, so here's where we're at, Sag. This is like, wow, this is super interesting. All right, let me just start here at the beginning. We have got Six of Pentacles, okay? And I'll do some clarification on this to get more details, but this is some sort of a gift for you. This is something that somebody, like, there's money that's coming in that's unearned. All right, this is not something you worked for. This is something that, you know, it could be a settlement, or it could be a gift. You know, somebody's giving you a gift of money in some way. Sometimes it can be somebody who owes you money, giving it back to you and that sort of thing. Okay, we'll see. We'll get more on all of this. Okay, here's the Five of Swords reversed. There's somebody this caused you some sort of a conflict, or is causing it at this time. Five of Swords can be kind of a nasty energy, but when it's upside down, this is somebody playing the victim a lot of times. This is somebody going, oh, Sag did this to me, you know, and you may or may not have, but this person is playing the victim. So I would say they're making this up. They're amplifying. If something did happen, I feel like this person is amplifying this and blaming you. Like there's this very narcissistic energy that comes with this Five of Swords reversed, of somebody just milking it, you know, just playing the victim to, you know, to win an Oscar, you know, that kind of thing. Real drama queen. And this can be male or female energy, so take it as it resonates. Right next to it, we've got the Queen of Cups, and this is representing what's in your aura, Sag, at this time. And Queen of Cups is very intuitive, of course. You know, I always say when I come in here and read for Sag, I'm reading for a lot of psychics, because a lot of psychics come into my channel, and you're always welcome here. So thank you for coming in, because I love reading for intuitive people and psychics. I love it, because you all get it, you know, and this really represents you. This is a very nurturing card. This is a very intuitive card. And this is somebody, you know, who just leads with their heart. You know, they love children, they love animals, they love their partner. There's a lot of love. They exude a lot of love with this Cups energy. And this is in your aura. This is all around, like, what you're thinking about and where you're at right now, Sag. Not at all surprised. And again, male or female energy here, okay? I read the cards as they come up. So when I see a Queen of Cups, you know, I'm leaning toward feminine energy for a lot of you, but, you know, feel free to switch things like that. You know, it's up to you to kind of reverse the roles or whatever in a collective reading, okay? Here's the Three of Wands reversed, and I feel like for some of you, You're waiting on your ships to come in. You're waiting for these opportunities and you're feeling blocked. And something may be blocking them because it's right next to this Knight of Swords energy. And Knight of Swords is a fast-moving, again, two fast-moving energies here. Here's your Eight of Wands too. This Knight of Swords is like something rushing in. Sometimes it can be a troublemaker. Sometimes it can be something that comes in fast and then leaves again. At any rate, I feel like this Knight of Swords, if they haven't left already, they already have. And I feel like this was a person or a situation, more likely a person, who's leaving your life, who's going into the past at this time, this Knight of Swords. This can usually be somebody very smart, very intelligent, a thinker, that kind of thing. Not always a troublemaker, not always. But considering this Five of Swords came up in the challenge position, I think they're connected, and I would say this might be, a troublemaker for you. Okay, so coming up in your near future, we've got some really interesting stuff, and I'm looking into mid-November for you today. So when I look at this first card, this is the Nine of Swords. It is reversed. So I feel like that if you were having some kind of anxiety about something or sleepless nights or something like that, that's ending. I feel like that anxiety is starting to dissipate for you, okay? There's something about, I don't know if you could see it in the card, there's an owl outside her window, okay? And owls often represent psychic abilities too, or animal totems. I feel like that's for somebody that's watching. And it is reversed. It's almost like secrets were revealed, and that's not the traditional meaning of this card, but it's what I'm picking up right now, like these sleepless nights, there was something there that was keeping you awake, and you're finally going to get the answer to that. You're going to get answers. You're going to get secrets, like hidden things that were hidden from you, maybe from this Knight of Swords or this Five of Swords energy. I feel like you're going to get some answers, and those answers might come through dreams. They might come through a phone call. It could come from somebody from the past, which is the next card up, which is Six of Cups. This is coming up more extended future, which I would say on up through the end of the month, into December even. Six of Cups can be a lover from the past, Sag. So this might be somebody coming up who is playing the victim. This might be somebody from the past who says, hey, I wanted you to know about something. Maybe you need to know about that person, or maybe you need to know about me. That kind of thing. All right, it's coming up with this lover from the past. For some of you, this may be childhood memories. We're coming up on a pretty major holiday next week, so a lot of you may be going to grandparents' houses or thinking about grandparents and childhood and things like that. It can also represent childhoods. Okay, did come up upright, so that's a good thing. Now Sag, this is it's interesting. You have two queens that came up for you today. This was in your aura, the Queen of Cups. This is also just in your whole energy here, your energy field. Representing you at this time is this Queen of Swords energy. And Queen of Swords is very intelligent, no nonsense. You don't mess with Queen of Swords. She's the queen that would be like off with his head or off with her head, not necessarily, I don't mean that she's mean. I just mean that she doesn't waste her time on stuff. It's like, no, that's not working. I'm done. Quick decisions, that kind of thing. There's something here about, this is in your energy. Now, sometimes the story of the Queen of Swords is the scorned woman. Sometimes Queen of Swords is, and this may be you, Sag, you've been through a situation where you were very badly hurt, and you're like, not going to do that anymore, cutting that out. And now I'm going to think with my head and not be in my heart so much. But there is a balance of this. And there can't help but be with you guys, Sag. That's how you are. You're very warm-hearted, but you're also very smart. These are the two queens that are really representing, or two energies, I should say. They're representing your energy. Take it as it resonates. Could be masculine. They just show up as queens, though. And usually the cards are pretty specific about that kind of thing. So you've got the swords, this very intelligent, logical swords energy, and you've got this very warm, nurturing cups energy. It's pretty good balance there, don't you think? That's you, Sag. Okay, let's see what else. Now, a little further down the line here, I feel like there is this toxic energy. And again, here it is. Devil card came up reversed. You know, and here's that Five of Swords also reversed. So I feel like there was some kind of energy. I like that it came up reversed because it usually means you're being released from it. Sometimes it can mean it's a harsher energy, but this guy came up upside down too. So I feel like some of this is not as bad as it used to be or could have been, okay? But this is the devil energy, toxic, negative kind of energy, or sometimes it can mean maybe you're feeling chained to money, like you've got a ball and chain around your ankle with a job or something like that. And again, like I said, Sagittarius, you hate being trapped. That's just the worst. So if this is you, you're being released from whatever this ball and chain is, okay? Now, there's 8 of Pentacles reversed and 9 of Pentacles also reversed, all right, in your earth energy, your earth dimension. And what this is telling me is you're working on a business and you want to be self-sufficient, and maybe you're feeling like you're not quite there yet. Now, some of you are. For some of you, this would be upright, you know, in your business, and it's going well. For some of you, you want to be more self-sufficient, and that's what this 9 of Pentacles is telling me. Like you really just want to be very independent, and some of you are, but maybe you want to be even more independent, okay? So let me, let's see, which deck do we need to go to? We'll go to this deck, and let's see. I want to ask more about this 8 of Wands. This was the card that came up face up, okay, which, like I said, I've never had that happen before. I'm pretty careful about, you know, shuffling in the cards and stuff. It was really weird that it was like already up, like, pick me. So let's see, let's clarify that one to start out with, okay? I see your reading is getting long already. I hope that's okay. I'm just gonna look into this a little bit more. It's next to the star card, Sag. So the stars are lining up for you, and there's a lot of hope about this 8 of Wands and success and this fast-moving energy. This could be you connecting with somebody well-known, a star, okay? This can also be your angels coming in to, you know, like divine inspiration, divine intervention, all sorts of divine, any kind of divinity. Think in terms of archangels, and it also could be 3 women or 3 sisters and that sort of thing, connected with travel, okay? Take it as it resonates for you, because some of these cards just have such big, expansive meanings, you know? There are going to be some new opportunities with this 8 of Wands that's coming up, the success, fast-moving energy. New opportunities. 2 specifically is shown on the card, and 2 is what I feel. And that might be where your yes or no comes in. 2 opportunities. You got to say yes to one and no to the other, okay? Oh my goodness, look at this. Here's the 8 of Wands again. Sag, they're really serious about this 8 of Wands. That is crazy. That's crazy. That never happens. You guys are just going to be on this fast course towards success. I mean, you're like unstoppable, Sag. This is crazy. Look at this. 8 of Wands. And this is the one that came up upright. Like I said, they are not kidding around about this. Let me ask a little more about that, because that's like, wow. It's like double success. You know, I'm getting excited about this for you because I feel it. It's like, this feels really big. Look at this, 10 of Cups. The joy, happiness card. It can be family. It can be marriage. For some of you, it's marriage if you're looking for that. Just happiness, just everything going really well with this 8 of Wands energy. I can't believe it. Here's Queen of Swords again. Some of it is because, and this came up twice, they're repeating. They're like, yeah, we're not kidding. We gave you these cards for a reason. Here they are again. Here's Queen of Swords. This is the very logical, intelligent queen who doesn't waste her time on things she needs to cut out. She just cuts them out, keeps going on. So, you know, if she needs to cut out a relationship, she did, or she has, or she will. And if she needs to cut out a situation or whatever that's not working for her, then she does. And what's happening is it's getting you, Sag, to this energy of what does work. You know, the more you cut out what doesn't work, you know, if it's wasting your time or something that's draining you or eating up your energy and time, you cut that out. You're just going to be zooming ahead to this Eight of Wands. It makes perfect sense to me. I see why they're bringing this up. So the advice is to figure out what's yes and what's no. Remember back in these first cards that I pulled, the light worker cards, we had yes and we had no. That's why. You got to just decide. You got to just decide what's a yes and what's a no. What goes in the yes pile? What goes in the no pile? Because if it's a no and you keep doing it, it's going to slow you down. You're not going to be riding this wave of Eight of Wands, which is the fast moving success to your to your destination of success. Okay. So, boy, that was exciting, Sag. that was really, really interesting. Really interesting. So you just need to stay on course. Just stay on course. And if something's blocking you or in your way or slowing you down, you know, just get rid of it. Get rid of it and keep going. Okay. So it was really pleasure and an honor to read for you all, and I'm sorry it's so late getting this out to you, but here it is. And thanks so much for all of your likes and subscriptions, and those of you who've joined my membership, thank you so much. So I'll see you all again soon. Okay, bye.